Hello, this is Braden Lord, and welcome back to Rome Total War as the Scipii Roman family. If thou doth recall last time, we had landed a large army in the Greek peninsula, and we've deemed it necessary to try to take one of their settlements. And in about 3 seconds, I'm going to stop talking like this, and it's changing accents. Now I'm talking like that, and now I'm transforming into back to my normal voice. There you go. So yeah, like I said in my weird voice there, we did. Last time we took Lilybomb as well. That's correct. And then we landed an army over by Sparta because the ships were about to die, so we had to land them somewhere, you know. And yeah, but everything was looking pretty good for this turn. Doesn't look like we're going to get Athens. We're going to try one last ditch attempt to get on the boats to get over to Kydonia. But if that doesn't work, we'll have to attack either Sparta or Corinth. Looks like the Bruttii are attacking Salona, and the Julii aren't really doing much in the north, as you saw there. So, we're the best Roman family in that regard, I believe. So yeah, let's save it and end the turn and see if those boats will survive, and maybe we... Oh, forgot to move our diplomat, didn't I? Anything else going on? Gauls have a lot of army up there. It's kind of concerning, actually. And everything else. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Oh, balls. Well, I guess we're gonna have to attack one of the mainland settlements. Get some trade routes and map information with the Germans. We're not gonna pay that though. I wanted map information, but you just spoiled it. And we'll look around for some British. I don't know if there's really any around here. In my version, the British don't start with a settlement on the Europe, which makes them a little harder to get a foothold, because they usually run a little rampant, which isn't like historically accurate. So, you know, I'm trying to control them a little bit historically. Plus, I like the Germans better anyway. So, yeah, I'll try to hunt down a Britain diplomat, get some trade routes with them, because they do have ports and stuff. So, get some trade routes will be helpful. And, yeah, the Julii look really stretched thin up there. We may have to assist them. We'll see about it, though. And, Carolus is not too close to getting up. It's got 12,000, so, or 1,200. That's not too bad, I guess. Another maybe 10, 15 turns. But, yeah. All good. Things are building good. We got a little rebel problem up there. Not too much to worry about. And, pretty solid garrison. There's no armored hoplites though, which is nice. Just standard hoplites. So our Hastati can do okay against them if we have to. And we could go attack up in Corinth, or we could attack by Sparta. Now Corinth is less defended, but they could send this army over to assist anyway. So it doesn't really matter. And, you know, Sparta is definitely probably more potent. Let's get this mercenary and combine this unit here. And you know what? I think I'll just attack this army here. Just right now, just go attack. Well, the Spartan hoplites are in a small, kind of weak army. Hope maybe we can pick them off easily. And then, yeah. The result is a man who thinks nothing of danger, expects to win, and creates a sense of dread in his opponents. The Spartan creed, whatever. Anyway, we're gonna have some hoplites. They have a very balanced army. They got archers, peltists, ranged peltists, got cavalry, got a general, some good amount of infantry. This may be difficult. We may not win, but without balls, nothing happens. So let's go, attacking the Spartans. Let's go. And of course, if we lose, you know, this army is going to be either destroyed immediately because there's nowhere to retreat to really, or you'll try to retreat over to the Bruttii land, which should be okay, I guess. But if we win, we have a chance to take Sparta.
They make a fine show and are worthy enemies.
I'm gonna show this.
They have been brought to the battlefield by muling
Okay, he's gonna figure that
instead
out.
of leaders. We are even matched in numbers, man for man, but that does not tell the whole story. Yet, for all that, we are the stronger within ourselves. We are the greater warriors. The enemy will try to conserve their strength by firing at us. We must close and fight them hand to hand, like true men. I have never lost a battle against these people. Why should I start losing now? with men such as you at my command, another victory is at hand. I have won many great victories for Rome. Be strong in that truth, and let this be one more. March on, and know that our victory is assured as long as we live and die like true Romans.
Woo! Alright, that wasn't a bad speech. He did fight in Syracuse before, so he did fight the Greeks, so he's not lying about that. And everything else was pretty standard. Nothing out of the ordinary, I guess, but yeah. Pretty decently even landscape. I'm not sure that secondary army. I think it's going to come in either from here or here. I'm going to kind of risk it and move my army to attack the secondary army first and then turn around and hit the Spartan army. I'm just going to call it the Spartan army. So we're going to display the army like this, and then we can turn it to where we need it to go. And put our archers behind here and the peltasts like so. And I think this is our first battle with 20 units on huge scale on my channel. As you can see, it's pretty hard. You can't fit all the units onto the screen at once, so it gets kind of hard to keep track of them. And we'll have the Scorpions get a taste of combat here. Did they fight? I don't think they fought before, have they? No. So we'll give them a taste of combat here. And I'll put their cavalry over there. And my reinforcements. Oh shoot, they're right there. That's not good. Oh boy. I think we're just gonna turn around and meet them because it's gonna be a little too hard to, you know, try to rush against the Spartans and then rush back, or try to fight both at once. So we're gonna reform to meet the incoming army because it is closer at the moment. So permit me a second while I do that, and I'll talk about the day. How's it going today, guys? It is August 10th. Woo! And it's only a couple more weeks till I get to go back to college. Woo! It's been pretty. It feels like fall here already. It's been like 60 with overcast skies every day this week, it seems, which I have no complaint with, but it's kind of odd for August. Usually August is our hottest month, but it seems like this August is pretty temperate. And yeah, I've heard rumors that, you know, I've heard things from our family that you know, where they live is much hotter. It's like in the 80s and 90s constantly, but here it's like 60. So it's pretty lucky for us, I guess. Anyway, these sexy hoplites are coming down the hill, and they're going to get into the battlefield, and they're going to try to kill us, purebred Romans. But do we say no? We will fight back with honor, glory, and the strength of Mars. I've lost it. And do they only have 4 hop? Okay, they have 5. They have less hoplites than I thought they did, so I don't know. I think this will be pretty easy. They got some dangerous hoplites in the other army, though. And Scorpions are in position. Let's see if they can fire it well. No. I'm not really attuned to where, you know, like Scorpions and repeating ballistas. I don't really know how far their range is relative. I mean, I kind of know augers and I kind of know standard ballista, but as far as Scorpions and stuff, I'm not too sure. So let's go check out the other army here. They got some mercenary hoplites, militia hoplites, so that'll be easy. And then they got these guys, the Spartan hoplites. Ugh! Look at how awesome they look. But, oh my gosh, they're gonna rip through like 3 units of Hastati at least. They're gonna rip through 3 units of Hastati at least. And it looks like they're actually moving forward. Hopefully they're just reforming, because there's our attack, so they don't really have a need to come move towards us, but I think they are actually, which is kind of unfortunate. We might get sandwiched here, and we might lose pretty hard. Ugh, I don't like that. Oh, there's a lot of militia cav hanging out over there, so we're going to send our cavalry contingent, our secondary cavalry contingent there with our secondary general, and our equites to go hunt them down. And these guys are firing, indeed, so I guess that's their effective range, and they're firing flaming salvos. I don't know, I always like to put flaming salvos on, but maybe with Scorpions and stuff, that's not a good idea. We'll kind of monitor it and see what's going. These guys are getting shot. As you saw, I decided to move some of my units back to defend our flanks, just in case things get hairy. Hunt down that unit militia cav with some casualties, and we're going to hunt down this unit as well. Should be able to take it down. Oh, we're losing a lot of Equites here, though. Equites kind of go down a little easy, but better than not having the cavalry there. And it looks like we're getting the upper hand in that little cavalry skirmish. Sonic Cry command just in case, and there we go, they routed. And we'll sweep around our units here to go hunt down their archers, their Cretan mercenary archers, because those guys are deadly, so we don't want them firing. And these skirmishers are kind of unprotected, but we'll pay attention to them. I could charge our general and to hunt those missile units down, but I think we can sweep behind with this unit here and hunt them down. Should be able to hunt down these. Oh my gosh, we're getting torn apart with the missile attack. Oh, what? The Scorpion hit a unit in our general unit. If you didn't see that, the Scorpion hit a unit in our general unit. Good thing it wasn't actually our general. I would be mad. We've lost like 60 guys in this unit to missile attack. That's pretty bad. But they are throwing Pila back, so I can't really complain. Put down the phalanxes here. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to engage both armies at the same time. Now what I want to do, and here we go, we're going to clean them up with our cavalry, so that went well. We absorbed some damage with our Hastati in order to, you know, take them down pretty easily. I'm going to move our cavalry over here because I think this army's actually going to get here a little sooner, so we're going to want to cut them down, have our cavalry assisted there. Setting up their general. I don't know what they're going to do with that. And we're throwing Pila at the Spartans here, taking some damage on them. They don't have very good armor values. Their defense mostly comes in defense skill, so throwing Pila and other most ranged weapons are very effective against Spartans. Much more effective than fighting them. Oh, don't get caught. Don't get, no. Oh, crap. Did they get caught? Kind of. We'll send these hoplites in here. We got to flank. There's no way we can beat them without flanking them. These guys are engaging. We're just going to pause it here, just check on things. There we go. And let's try to get into the back here and make sure the mercenary hoplites are fighting them. And then we need to get our cavalry in here to hunt them down. And we need to get our other Hastati units here to cut down these units. And our Scorpions are trying to fire. You know, I think I'm actually going to... Yeah, we're going to turn the Scorpions around and have them fight try to hit the enemy general. And we'll be able to hit the back here. Oh, the hoplite unit's getting torn up pretty bad. And there we go, the cavalry charge into this unit of militia hoplites here. Should be breaking soon. Yes, they are militia hoplites, so they were able to break. Did lose quite a few Equites, but that was kind of a necessary evil. And we are able to rout most of the rest of the army there at once. And now it's just down to the Spartans, basically, who are shaken, and they've only lost about 40 men, but they've ripped apart this militia hoplites, and they've ripped apart a lot of these Hastati as well. And those two Hastati will double team that unit. It looks like they're coming in with their army now. We got some Greek cavalry on the flank. We're going to try to take them down with our Hastati here. Take our Hastati, try to skirmish these skirmishers. And then the rest of them we will move around and try to flank like we did over here, because we do have the number advantage. And ooh, that's not looking good. We're trying to hit them in the back with everything we got. We need this Hastati over here to reinforce, because our mercenary hoplites are about to rout, probably. Oh, we got him! We got him! We got him! We got the... Yes. We're going to turn off fire at will on the Scorpions, and we got the Spartans. The Spartans are down. I repeat, Spartans are down. And they cannot retreat anymore, because Sparta is not a large city. And I'll shoot. This guy's going to get cut down by their general. I don't know why I sent him out there. That was probably a bad idea. Engage the general, I guess. That's the only hope you have. And yeah, their hoplites are getting a little disorganized, so we can send our guys around and hopefully get some flanking action. And it says these might win. Oh, there we go. We cut down this unit of hoplites really easily. We got to charge into the next unit. We can't sacrifice them against the general. We got to pretty much just give up that unit that's fighting the general. And there you go. He routed. If you're looking at the bottom of the screen. And the melee fight goes on. We need these reinforcements over here. We're going to pull them back. And because we defeated the first army, basically. Not completely. Swung around this unit of Hastati here. This unit's not doing so hot. Sound cry command. And I'll charge into the back here. And get our cavalry over here. Try to charge into the back. Charge into these range units so that way they don't flank attack us while we're fighting in the melee fight. And we're starting to rout some of their hoplites, so that is good. We can all focus fire on this one unit of hoplites here, and that'll be very nice. Are taking quite a few casualties, but, you know, fighting the Greeks is never easy. Fighting any phalanx units are never easy as Romans. So, okay, there we go. Cut down that unit. And our secondary general here is getting a little hurt up by their general, so we're going to pull him out. And shoot, he's routing. Oh, crap. Well, he decided to rout. That's unfortunate. We'll send in some reinforcements here. A couple units of his study, try to cut him down. Cut down the enemy general. That's pretty much all they have left. Everybody else is kind of routing. And get this unit here to try to catch him here. We should be able to catch him there. And we can move these units over here to engage these hoplites here. And move our general over here. And there we go. We got his general. Looks like we were able to save that family member, perhaps. Which is good. And then we're going to move those Hastati over here. These skirmishers need to fight in melee here. They need to get in there. We can put some Hastati in the back. That should be able to take them out. And then we're just going to flank the enemy there with this unit while they're trying to go after my general. Foolishly. And that unit's going to take out that unit. Their general did come back. I don't think we killed him. Well, it said we did. Maybe that was the captain of the other army. I don't remember. On the side. We'll check that out if we have time. Otherwise, I just need to keep ordering my troops around. And there we go. Cut down that unit. These units are routing. Very good. This hoplite should be almost... Well, it's still doing okay. We'll zoom in on here on this melee fight. Sorry I haven't been able to zoom in much. Been a little, distracted by actually playing the game. But, looks like his general got away. And we're going to cut down the rest of these units here. And that should be the end of the battle pretty soon. Oh, and... Shoot. Scipio did die at some point there. Perhaps the general did cut him down. The enemy general, so... That's unfortunate. He was a promising young commander, and we lost him. That's going to hurt us in the long run. But, shoot. One moment of bad commanding by me killed one of our men. And we did kill a good chunk of the enemy. And we lost a decent chunk of our army, about a third of it. But that's not too bad, I suppose. We'll get some of them back, get some casualties healed. And we should be able to assault Sparta. There's probably not going to be much in the garrison. I think the commander survived, so we might have to siege assault. Clear victory. Pretty good. Pretty good for fighting Greeks. Yeah, especially if they have a lot of men. So I'm not disappointed at all, especially since they're Spartans. We were able to win. And win against a flanking double movement with their armies. And, yeah, they went pretty well. And they don't have much forces left on this part of the world, so that's also good. Enemy routes, trait increase, very nice. And now we will lay siege to Sparta. We'll merge some of the units. We want to try to have as many full health units as we can. I accidentally got rid of one of my units there. Did not want to do that. My position... Try not to get rid of units by merging. You want to be able to retrain them once you get into a city. The only situation where you don't want to do that is if you're far away from a settlement, or the settlement is not sufficient to retrain your troops. Then you may merge, because injured units only serve to rout faster, and they will lower the morale of your army. So there's no point in keeping injured units if you can merge them. In that case. And the Gauls are still doing pretty good up north. Hopefully the Julii start to get a foothold up there soon, or even attack. And looks like the slaves are almost done here in Syracuse, which means the slave trade, or population growth lower a little bit. That's fine. And oddly enough, the slaves don't actually return to Syracuse, I don't believe. They just, I think the population growth just stops. But I could be wrong. Maybe the slaves do return, I'm not sure. I don't know, I haven't really looked at it close enough. Anyway, the Greeks want a ceasefire, so we're going to try to get as much as we can if they want a ceasefire. Give us Corinth, Kydonia, and give us some money. Give us 10,000. Thought I typed in 100,000 there, but it was 10. And how about for 15 turns, or 10 turns, give us 1,500. Sorry, guys, I'm still a little sick, but, yeah, there's that. And they're going to try to break the siege here with a couple of their armies in the continent. 4 units here in this little army. We got some ballistas and stuff here. And the remnants of the last army with some little bit of retrainment, I believe. And, well, no, they didn't have a chance to retrain because we sieged right away. So they just merged them. And we're going to engage now. They're going to try to break the siege here. Can they break it? I doubt it, because they have 3 separated armies of lesser value than the armies that we beat before. So I think we have a pretty good shot at winning here.
Brave warriors! I have won great renown through leading men to victory. I see no reason to change the habits of a lifetime today. Today we face those masters of lies, falsehood, and perversity, the Greeks. Beware of victorious Greeks, for they show little mercy.
Why are you cheering for that? Yeah, they show little mercy. Yeah.
I think. Our numbers here are about equal. Therefore, a victory here will be hard fought, but glorious.
I agree.
All that said, we are the stronger. Every one of you is better than they. Remember this and take heart from the memory.
You might think that statement. I'll go over that a little later.
Charge home and stop their cowardly plan. These people have yet to taste victory at my expense. Today will be no different. So lay into them with a will.
This is true.
Only a fool cares for omens
Uh-oh.
of importance, no matter how bad they may be. We make our own destinies, and we are not ruled by the flight of some damn bird. I have won many great victories for Rome. Be strong in that truth, and let this be one more. March on, and know that our victory is assured as long as we live and die like true Romans.
Well, what I was saying, that line about how each one of you are better than they, that's actually, you might think that's just like egotistical Romans, but no, that line actually represents army strength. Like, the game thinks Hastati are better than hoplites one-on-one, so it'll say that line. But, for example, if they had, like, armored hoplites and Spartan hoplites with the same numbers, it would say that their army is better than ours, and we would need, like, cunning to beat them. Some kind of line like that. I'm sure we'll see that sometime, and I'll be able to show you an example of that. But what seems like an egotistical line is actually an indicator of what the game thinks about your army composition compared to theirs. So, just a little tidbit for you. And I think that line only comes up as the Romans, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. The Roman speeches definitely have more stuff to them than other nations, but I'm not 100% sure on what exactly is included. Maybe it's just flavor text that's included. But it could be important information like that. I'm not sure. Anyway, we're going to keep our injured units in the back so they do not rout, and then make a nice little reserve patch as well. Put our injured cavalry over here, because we have the hoplites over there, even though they are injured. And we'll move forward, actually, to engage the first army. You don't want to let them try to flank us. And those second 2 armies come on at about the same angle, or a relative same distance, I should say. So they're going to kind of form up into one army. So it's going to be a small army and a big army, basically, is what we're going to be fighting today. And they got unit hoplite, a couple units of hoplites, some peltas, a little bit of archers. And over here they got some more hoplites, peltas, and ballista, which we'll have to take down. Interesting that they trained ballista and no, they didn't train archers. They just bought them, I guess, bought the archers, because you can't buy ballista. And we're going to engage the first army here and run up to them. Our archers aren't going to get much chance to fire, or peltas, but that's fine. We'll try to missile these guys in the back here from both sides, while our melee troops soak up the damage, hopefully. Sound cry command, they are holding, so that's fine. Roman units have enough armor to stand a little bit of fighting with phalanxes, so you can use that to your advantage. We did break the one unit there on the right. We're going to try to swarm the secondary unit, and I did not want my general to get into the action. He was trying to move him around, so that's unfortunate, but he was able to rout the unit there. And they're already down to 1 unit of hoplites, which we're going to throw javelins at before charging in. And there we go, got some good damage. And there are militia hoplites, so it's not like anything too threatening. We could probably beat them on just a frontal charge with our Hastati, honestly. And they're already wavering. Now they're going to get hit with a huge Pila storm. Ugh! Lost about 50 of them right there. A little bit of friendly fire, I'm sure, but that's fine. And first army defeated. Pretty simple. We're going to reorder our Hastati, because we can just have our cavalry chase down the routing foes. And we'll move our line up as well. And, yeah. So, have you guys been watching the Olympics? According to, I've been looking at online medal charts, the U.S. apparently has surpassed China in medals now in all categories, so that's cool. We were behind for quite a while. We'll have to see at the end who actually wins the Olympics. It'll be close, although it seems like we specialize in two different areas. China's really good at the water stuff and all the kind of obscure sports, where America's good at like track and field and basketball. They pretty much secured that and stuff like that. But yeah, the Olympics have been fun to watch. I watch them occasionally. I don't watch like everything, but I'll turn it on for maybe an hour or two a day and check out what's going on. Yesterday was the decathlon. If I recall, that was a pretty cool event. I missed the javelin throw, which is the one I wanted to see. I saw every other event but the javelin throw. I'm like, because see what they do is they segment it, because the decathlon, they don't do the whole thing at once. They take a little breaks between. So they segment and put the other stuff in, and it's like, we're going to throw in women's water polo and women's floor dancing in between the segments. And I'm like, I don't want to watch that, so I just turn it off, and then I kind of missed my favorite, the event I wanted to see, which is the javelin throw, which is unfortunate that I missed that. But U.S. got, I think, gold and silver in that event, so that was pretty nice. And if you don't know who Usain Bolt is, he is just ridiculous. Oh my gosh, he's got like 3 golds in these like little sprint things that he does. He just is ridiculous. Like you might think, well, how fast can he be? Well, I mean, on the start, when he starts the battle here, I'm just going to engage the cavalry. I'm just going to keep talking. When he starts a race, you can see how big of a lead he gets on everybody right away, and then he kind of coasts for the rest of the race. He just gets a huge lead coming out of the beginning turn, and then he just kind of coasts. It's ridiculous. He's just, oh my gosh, fastest guy in the world, and I believe it. I don't remember, did he or did he not win the marathon in Beijing, which was 4 years ago? I don't remember. And oh man, are you really shooting our own guys? I think turning flying ammo off on the Scorpions is probably a good idea. I think they need the accuracy. And our cavalry were able to skirmish and take out the enemy militia cav, some of it. And they sent out their general with 3 units here, so we're going to take them out. And boom! So. And then I think we can sweep out these peltas here and maybe get around. Actually, we're going to prioritize the enemy ballista, because we don't want to be taking constant casualties to the ballista. Ballista can be very devastating if you don't take them out. I mean, they don't take many casualties at once, but overall, in the course of the battle, they can kill like 50 each, at least. And they do hurt your morale as well. Artillery fire does hurt your morale. I mean, if you see a guy next to you get stabbed by like an 8-foot spear launched from a war engine, you're gonna be a little concerned. It's like, well, what if I get shot with that? It's gonna hurt, man. Yeah, so they're a little mortified by that. And in come their hoplites here, so we're going to engage them. They only are sitting in 2 right now. I think the secondary army's hoplites are a little late coming. So we're going to throw javelins into the back of this unit here. We're going to skirmish a little bit, and we should be able to take this guy out pretty easily. This is our general unit. Oh, he routed before even conflict happened, really. So that's nice. Number advantage does really impact morale sometimes, and that is a good example of that. And we cut down their captain there. That is nice. Got the nice Mask of Argos going on. And yeah, we're going to charge into the back of this unit here. Crush him immediately routed there. And we'll hunt him down. Ooh, our general's kind of in a bad spot here. Sandwiched between militia cav and peltists. So we're going to pull him out of there. He should be fine. Yes, okay. And we need to get our Equites back over here. The Equites took out some unit, I don't know. But we need to get them back. And we need to move our Histati back into a coherent line, because, a group like that is not very effective against phalanx formation, because you will lose all those men. And they're going to charge in here. I guess these are Greek cav, not militia cav. They look kind of similar from long range, but cut them down pretty easily. Now we can charge back into the peltists and hopefully take them out there. We got to watch that unit of phalanx. Actually, let's take out these Cretians over here if they're more threatening. And they got a nice V shape on that hoplite there, but then they're going to turn around. And I think our archers are firing, so let's watch the archers try to get a shot off. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's why you don't turn around. And now we're going to charge our units of hastati into that very injured unit of hoplites. Should be able to handle it pretty easily. Hopefully. Yeah, I think they should be okay. Get the other unit there just in case. And then we're going to maneuver around this unit here to engage him. Playing against the Greek cities as the Romans takes a lot of work. So, yeah. Lots of work. Cut them down there. Pretty much one hoplite unit left along with some other units. Oh, that guy took a little while route, but we took him out. Probably could have maneuvered around and killed him easier, but, you know, sometimes you just don't feel like doing it. The Cretan archers came back again. Holy cow, they're resilient. Send our equites to go hunt down the Cretan archers and our general to go hunt down them. And one of the armies routed. Not sure which one. One of them did. So that's really all that matters, I suppose. And there we go. That's the end of the battle. We'll continue. Run down as many guys as we can and hopefully take Sparta here. And I'm not sure whether to enslave or exterminate Sparta. This is a tough decision because if we enslave it, you know, our population is getting a little high over in Sicily and stuff, so we don't really need the extra population. And we could actually use a little bit of influx of cash from exterminating. But when you exterminate, you know, they lose a lot of the population, so it's harder to train, especially in huge mode. But, I don't know. I don't have to think about that right now, so we'll wait a little bit, and we'll see what we do on the campaign. Now we're just cutting down the rest of these guys. I'm not sure why I decided not to fast forward here. So let's do that now. And might be able to catch this unit here. I don't think we're going to catch this one, though. Yay! Clear victory. Very good. Lost a good chunk of our men again. Probably less of a chunk than last time. Yeah, we only lost about 300 guys, so that's not too bad at all. Or is that 200? Was that a 6 and there were 5? I don't know. Sometimes I can't read a 6 and a 5. Sometimes I have problems with that. Sometimes I'm just mentally ill. And wow, they are pretty mad too. So that's another factor. Because if we enslave, they'll probably still be pretty mad. So I think we do have to exterminate, even though it kills me too. But I think we don't really have an option. Ugh. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to exterminate. We might have to transfer some. We might have to resettle this area later with some Roman troops from Sicily, some Roman peasants, or something like that. But for now, we'll do that. And they still want us to blockade Carthage. No, we're not going to blockade Carthage until we want to. Get it in your head. We're not at war with Carthage. Why do you want us to fight Carthage? Just shut up and go sit in your Senate offices. We're fighting the Greek cities. I mean, come on. We're doing the things the Brudi are supposed to do. And now I got a few guys in the thing, in the Senate. Got our faction leaders of Praetor. That's our highest up. And this guy is, I guess that's no, he's an SPQR guy. Yeah, if you right-click on them, you can see where they are and you can see their information scroll. So it's a way to kind of learn about the family members of your Romans. See if they have like any kind of really good family members, which usually they end up doing. This guy's a pretty solid general here, 4 and everything. So, no complaints. And this guy is not, but he's only 23, so he's got time to learn. We could plop down a university, but I think we need... Yeah, let's go for a blacksmith. Go for Temple of Vulcan. Temple of Vulcan's quicker, and it acts kind of like a blacksmith, so why not? And I'll build some farms over in Lillabum. And... yeah, still things are going a little rough up here. Perhaps the Gauls are going to take some rebel provinces, and that would be bad because that means they'd increase in strength even more. So the Julii would really have some trouble, but yeah, they did take that settlement from the Gauls, so that's probably why. And that's all we're gonna do today, guys. Yeah, we had a pretty nice 2 epic battles there with the Greek cities. We took Sparta, and hopefully next time we can go up and try to take Corinth. Looks like the Macedonians did take Athens. So, Brainlord signing out. Peace.